There is a funny name when it comes to naming your business because it is something that we become overexcited about because we are thinking that when you name, when you give your business a name, okay, it is going to be about you, okay? It is about what your business stands for, what your business represents. And many of us, we are entangled or we are shielded from seeing how much, impact our business is going to have and what is it going to be representing. And I've actually, experienced when it comes to naming business, naming your giving your business the name. It is quite something that is very funny, and many people don't really understand that it is also part of your reputation. Okay, so if your name is sounding, unfamiliar to the people, unfamiliar to the customers, and just in general, people are not able to connect. Okay, I'll give you, just how I came up with my name. It was actually when I was actually at Kitwe Boys, and I was trying to, that was in grade 12, and I was thinking about what could be the name of this academy, or rather this idea that I have. What am I going to be calling it? Because it must be something like an entity, a business entity that people should be able to reference. People should be able to, call upon, and people should be able to preach about it. So I had actually to get a dictionary, and actually by then, I think I never had a smartphone or what. And so what I did was just to get a dictionary, and I had this kind of so there was already a perception to say this is what I'm going to be calling my academy, or rather my tuition center. This is the name that I'm giving it. So now what I did was get the dictionary, looked at the names and their meanings and whatnot. So now something actually kept, still stood out, like radical, radical, radical. Then I was like, how is it sounding, not to me, but to the people? How is it sounding when somebody sees us on the internet, or when somebody is trying to ask for, so what do you call, what is the name of your school? So I was like, Radical Academy. So people thinks that maybe I got this from chemistry, because about radicals and everything, compound elements, radicals. People thinks about that way. But when I was actually looking at the dictionary, okay, so I came across this word radical. And the meaning was like it's a group of people that have a certain, goal, or they want to achieve something, so that the society, for the betterment of the society. And because of that meaning, that actually touched me, because I was like, this is what I'm aiming at doing. Because once you are providing a service in your community, it is not about you, it is about, you want to see each and every single person in the community trying to, move forward in terms of our education. So you have to be very careful when it comes to deciding what name your company is going to have, and everything attached to that. So let's not just, think about names that are popping randomly, and then we just assign our company, our business, and everything such kind of name. So you have to look at, how is it this sounding to the market? How is it sounding to maybe the customer and everything? At least it must be something that is very easy to pronounce, something that is very there is some sense of excitement in it. Okay, so make sure that don't just name it something. You have to what service you are providing. People should be able to, have that sense of thinking about it, even without asking you, what this means. Okay, so radical, sort of like a group of people, okay, with the idea to achieve or to bring about development in the particular community, so that there is development not to individual and enriching individuals, but by developing the society. And at the end of the day, education, we understand it, okay, it brings about development, not just from a physical perspective, but when people, different people, or many people have acquired quality education, okay, they are going to contribute, come back to the same community or society, and contribute in the way that, in the way that is different, okay, at an individual level. So that is the whole meaning of what Radical Academy. And this was something that I chose, and from there I started calling it Radical Academy, Radical Academy. So don't just don't just assign your business any name, okay? Make sure there is an association, there is a meaning that is well understood by customers. Look at Facebook, look at Apple, look at Microsoft, look at these big companies and tech companies. Very simple name, not difficult to pronounce, okay, and people are able to associate. And if they were to explain how that came to be, or how they started their company and everything, and how the name came about, it is easy to understand. Okay, it is easy to understand. Now, some names you don't even want to actually ask the meaning or how they came about that they having that name. So if you're starting a business, make sure that the name assigned to your business, your company, is something that is relatable. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.